Hello, this is Kate. How are you? How is everybody? Happy Saturday. And we're here with DANUS Celtic World. Welcome to June 20th, 2026. We have a lot going on in the astrology today. We're going to get to it here. Just want to check in with my chat. Hello, everyone. How are you? Wonderful to be here. Looking forward to talking to everybody. Yes, looking forward to chatting with everyone. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Yes, I see many of you coming on. That's wonderful. Great. Hello. Nice to see everybody. This is wonderful. It's been a great day. I know all of you have had an exciting day. I know I have. Let's get down to it. We still have the sun in Gemini. Okay. The sun is still in Gemini. And we are moving into Litha Eve is today. Tomorrow is summer solstice. Yes, summer solstice. First day going into Cancer season. I love Cancer season. I love the summer. I love, just getting out there and communicating with everyone, getting to see everybody, enjoying life, enjoying everyone during the summertime, getting together with your neighbors. We have the sun. We still have the sun in Gemini, highlighting curiosity, versatility with the summer here. Litha Eve, we're in the waxing phase of the moon. There is a desire for a lot of daily activities, a desire, that encourages good energy, learning, communication. And when we're doing our learning and communication, we're enjoying each other, exploring multiple interests with one another. Maybe a little bit of scattered focus, but it's the summertime. A lot of us have a lot of curiosity. We're staying home with our families. We're going on travel trips. We're getting in the car. We're going to the pool. We're having fun. We're enjoying each other. And I love this time of the year. Yes, I love it. We also have the moon in Virgo bringing our practical analytical self. Virgo is very the sign that's very planned, it plans out the day, plans out everything. Okay, this is on the schedule. At 10 o'clock, we're going here. Very health conscious, mindful of their day, emphasizing, good productivity, attention to detail. Again, careful planning. I have many relatives that are Virgos, and they are sticklers with sticking with the plan, sticking with the time, and sticking with the date. I'm going to move Peter up. I feel like I'm going like this. And, that's fine. That's great. Just remember we're on vacation, most of us. They're home. The kids are home on vacation from school this time of the year. And let's enjoy that while we have them young, feisty, and adventurous, building memories, building rapport, building strong family bonds. That's what's really important nowadays. It's hard to do that with a lot of the chaos personified world moving so ever fast. Um, you know, we want to make sure we actually cherish the moment with our children, with our family. There might be a few remote emotional responses from Virgo type individuals, whether you're sun, moon, or rising. But Virgos are more reserved. They tend to be very um, good evaluators. They try to do a lot of critical thinking, think about what's going on. Let's remember again, we're on vacation. And with that, we've got Mercury in Cancer, and Mercury is all about communication, emotional communication, because we're in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. Cancer season is starting on summer solstice, June 21st, and that would be Litha. Many of us that are pagan will be celebrating the summer solstice and the Litha Eve tonight. Many of us will be doing that by getting flowers, getting together with other family members or other coven members. Lots of us will be also be making decisions, influence, and communicating about our feelings and personal experiences, and focusing on cherishing the earth, cherishing the longest day of the year where there's more sun than there is darkness. There's more light than there is darkness, and that's a beautiful thing. We're all about this weekend, feeling good communications, expression, sharing personal experiences, the focus on family, home, fourth house matters, emotional security, communication, third house matters, anything that has to do with Mercury, including technology. Decisions are going to be made pertaining to family matters and what feels good to build memories and have good fourth house experiences that pertain to family, home, um, relationships, matters of the heart pertaining to our significant others, our partners, our siblings, and our children. And with that in the mix, with that good, you know, summer solstice, longest day of the year, more sunlight than darkness, we have Venus and Leo. And of course, we love Leo. Leo's ruled by Venus. Leo is also ruled by the sun. Um, you know, it promotes warmth and romance and passion. Fire sign Leo, expressive, communication again with third house matters. Venus loves relationship matters. Venus ruling the fifth house of expression of social interactions and getting along with others in relationships, creative endeavors, and highlighting how relationships matters in our lives and having social interactions in our lives too, and sharing that dramatic self-expression, sharing how we're feeling. But obviously we all have our boundaries, and this with Venus, we have a lot of childlike spirit and joy and excitement going on for this weekend. Feeling a little bit bubbly, feeling like being a kid again, and I love that for, that this time of the year. And with Cancer too, it's all about experiencing. Cancer, it rules the fourth house. Cancer is also ruled by the moon, which will have full moon next week on the 30th in Capricorn. I'm sorry, the 29th in Capricorn at 1:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with Mercury retrograde still. Mercury will be retrograde until July 23rd. And with Mercury retrograde, we have to worry about technology, watch what we say, engage brain before mouth. But this weekend is all about Litha, summer solstice, longest day of the year on June 21st. More sun, more light than darkness, and celebrating and creating memories that will build and last for a lifetime. A lifetime. And we want that. We all want that, right? We want to have those beautiful memories that we create with our families. And it's fantastic because we don't want to forget those beautiful days. Remember when we were kids, how we would have all those beautiful experiences with our friends? So let's build that with our families. And Cancer is all about fourth house matters for families as well. Venus is also not only relationships, but finances. Watch your finances, watch what you're not overspending. We could all do that over the holiday weekend. We're all known to do that, right? And but I'm sure none of us will really do that. How we do finances, how we monitor, budget, balance, pay our bills, things like that. Just watch that this week going forward. Again, It's going to be a fun day. Now, with Litha celebrations, I kind of got sidetracked there. You know, celebrations usually include, lots of fruit and vegetables, going out to get, your mom, your wife, plans, or not hairs in the way, sorry, your wife plans. Um, again, planning a barbecue, um, horseshoes, being in the pool, participating in Sunday. For some of you that practice Catholicism, you might be coming home from church and practicing that, and starting the day off there, and then going to a barbecue, working with other relatives and getting together with them. You remember, it's the longest day of the year with light and less darkness. So enjoy that. Remember the fireflies? Go back to when you were a kid and how you wanted to enjoy it, or look for the fireflies and try to catch them and put them in a jar, so to speak. Or like the other day I had mentioned, I think it was yesterday, I mentioned when it rains, I was outside with some of the kids looking for baby frogs because they were coming out and hatching. And those are the things that we love to do when summer starts. It's what summer solstice is all about. Being a child again, having joy again, being with family, touching base with family, and doing things that we love to do with our friends, our family, our loved ones, our neighbors that we care for, that watch over us and take care of us in a kind, respectful way that we cherish and we build memories with. And it should always be that way. Um, you know, we have again Mercury retrograde. I don't want to dwell on that, but I do want everybody to be cautious. Mercury retrograde, starting on the 29th of June, going all the way to July 23rd, has to do with third house matters, communication, technology. Um, what engage brain before mouth, watch how you say things, reciprocal communications, think before we speak, make sure we use the tone in a manner that is respectful and kindful to others. Watch cars, your computers. Um, when Mercury's retrograde, sometimes things go a little haywire. Maybe, you can get a flat tire, or you might need an oil change. Just make sure that when you're getting in the car or when you're working on your computer, that you are mindful of, how we use technology, and check everything when we open our computer or get into our car, and when we close it down, and when we make sure that everything's a go when we get in, and everything is balanced when we get out, so that we're safe and we're keeping each other safe and our family safe if they are with us, or your friends or your partner. We also have Saturn is in Aries, which is a disciplined action. I don't want anybody to go crazy with this. Saturn is really going to always be, from now on, always in Aries. He used to be in Pisces and Neptune. Thank goodness he's gone this year. He left, and then he dipped back in here in the fall. But he's permanently in Aries now, supporting disciplined action, as Aries is also a leader. Aries is also courage, leadership, ambition. Aries is ruled by Mars, going fast, the warrior type. Saturn is the police officer of the zodiac. Aries is a fire sign. They do everything with passion and move forward fast, since they're ruled by Mars. Make sure with Saturn and Aries, although Aries is very disciplined and very structured, and we all want to be structured individuals always. With long-term planning, though, there may be challenges of balancing with everybody's schedule. There may be balances with other people's schedules. Just check in with everybody. That's all. Check in, make sure everybody's on the same page. I wouldn't worry about too much of, oh, this doesn't work out. It'll come together. With it, Saturn being in Aries, it's more about making sure that you're structured, you're disciplined, and sticking with your schedule. You're disciplined on going to work on time. You're a disciplined leader. You are working hard on making sure that any challenges that come up with balancing patience. You know, I can say this with Saturn, there could be some instances where patience might be an issue, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I believe that if planning is done right and everybody's checked, if the checks and balances checked off with their schedules, it should be good this summer. Going forward in the fall, it's going to be different because we have a lot of things going in the fall that will come up in the astrology this year. And we'll talk about that when we get to more towards June 30th and also more towards the middle of July when we have Jupiter and Leo are big time players in everybody's charts. Jupiter's ambition, expansion, luck, you know, abundance, thinking outside of the box, higher thinking, college, higher education. These things are going to be in play for a lot in July. And then, of course, a lot of people, adult people, going to take, you know, professional development or kids that are going back to college. They're going to be registering for courses probably at the end of July. So, well, that'll get to that point at that time. And although I want everybody to be aware of it, because you don't want to wait until the last minute and then all of a sudden you're like, ah, this class is taken. I have something in my eye. Sorry, this class is taken. Oh no, no, no. And you're gonna have to take another course, and that happens a lot. It's happened to me 100 times. So um, another thing that we have in the mix, it's very exciting, is we have Uranus is still in Gemini. It's going to be for 7 years. We already talked about that back in February, on February 21st, but there's still a lot of Uranus is, you know, the ruling planet of Aquarius, but Uranus is in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, third house communication. Uranus is you know, the ruling planet of Aquarius. He's the upheaval guy. He sparks innovation. We're still going to have all of that going through. We have a lot going on with our global leaders. That's going to be coming up here for the next couple of months. Sudden insights, unconventional thinking, particularly with learning, higher learning, going to college, like I just mentioned, and balancing communication, particularly in matters that have to do with worldly matters and have to do with what's going on in the world. Mhm. And so I want everybody to be cautious about, again, engage brain before mouth. Not everybody sees those political issues in the same way. Also, to be mindful of what's going on in the world. Be cognizant of your awareness and what's going on around you, especially with, again, with Mercury retrograde starting on the 29th, going to July 23rd. That's going to be a big, big topic. It's going to be fun, though. It's, you know, Uranus is sparking innovation this summer. It's not like it's, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. There it is in my eye. You have to do this, you have to do that. It's going to be more like fun, inventive stuff. You know, it's kind of like project-based learning for those of you who know what that is. You know, and doing fun things with your kids, maybe building a sandcastle at the beach, or you know, dad's home for 2 weeks, and we're going to go here. We're going to go to Great Adventure near San Antonio, but you know, we're going to go home and have a week back with the parents, and maybe we'll get together in the backyard and build a clubhouse, or you know, go in the pool, or you know, go to a couple of soccer games, or go to a baseball game, or go to you know, besides soccer, there's other sports that are out there to play. You can go to the water park, you can go to Splash Town. There's a lot of innovative creativity going on for this summer, and that is so great, you know, because it's fun. And again, with us having Cancer in the mix and having, you know, Jupiter and Cancer, ambition, expansion, abundance, luck, higher thinking, higher education, things like that, and being there. And for those of you that are originally ruled by Jupiter, like Pisces. Jupiter left Pisces and went to, Sagittarius. Ergo, that's Pisces' original ruler. So that's always going to stay that way, even though Pisces is now ruled by Neptune, which is, lofty and dreamy and have dreams, intuitive. And those things are going to also be in play this summer for a lot of the water signs. You're going to be having that creative, that dreamy, that romantic, that passionate, that, deep connection, understanding of animals and dreams and your partner and the subconscious. And we know that everybody, water signs, especially Cancer, sympathy, empathic, um, lots of love for nature, love for self, most of all, and love for your family, which I love very much. We are going to be having Neptune going into Aries, not just being a part of the water signs, but again, imagination, creativity, spiritual. It's going to be very fun, having all of that innovation going on. It's all summer. It's so exciting, you know. Spiritual reflection, clarity. Neptune is with originally being Neptune being now Pisces ruler. There's always that spiritual connection, meditation, clarity. Um, Neptune can be dreamy sometimes. You might have a little cloudiness going on. You lose track of time. You lose track of, oh, we spent 3 hours on this and we were supposed to leave, at 4:30, but now it's 6, and you lose track of time because in the summertime it stays light for a long time. So you're just like, oh, I'm having fun. Who's keeping track of time? We're having a great time. It's innovative. It's fun. We're having a fantastic time. Who wants to go home? That's kind of like what's going on there for that. But that's all for the astrology for today, for June 20th, 2026 on Saturday. I would like to now get on with our reading. Okay. We have a lot going on today. I am going to be reading. Yesterday we had a really fun spread. I mean, I was like, wow. The King of Wands doesn't want the Knight of Cups at the party. Why is that? If anybody has anything to say about yesterday's reading, please feel free to comment below or comment in the chat. I would love that. That would be so great because, man, I was just like, whoa, he's at a party, he's being flirty, but he's gonna go. He had the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is looking forward, expansion, looking ahead, traveling, planning ahead. It wasn't gonna stay anyway, King of Wands, so don't worry about it. King of Wands, you got plenty going on. You've got the Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Coins. So we know you've got your stuff going on because you've got the money, honey. And many of you had a great reading yesterday. Clarity, joy, expansion, happiness. Don't control anybody, if you remember that from yesterday's reading. Today, let's see what we got in store. All right. And I'm using my new Randivorous deck. Shuffle them 3 times as I always do. And I love this. And Saturday, we're having a great time. Everybody's having fun. I know it's rained a lot here, but I have friends in South Carolina, relatives in Tennessee. They got a lot of rain. I have relatives in North Carolina, and they're saying, I know my friends in South Carolina, he's like, it hasn't rained here in like 2.5 weeks to a month. We need the rain because they have forest fires over on the East Coast over there. So they really need the water more than we do down here. I know Louisiana, Mississippi, need to say meditation for them, a prayer for them, that would be lovely. And that what fell out. All right. Too many came out. 3 cards came out. I can't take that. That's too many at one time. Let's shuffle that again. Too many come out. All right. Hello. Anybody there? All right. Let's see what we got. Beautiful. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is fantastic. This is good because this is all about the choices we make, the decisions we make. Okay? This is not about haste and making a decision at the very last minute. You're going to get the chance to make a decision. You have the opportunity here to make a decision on your own. Yes, because with the 7 of Cups, okay, with the 7 of Cups, you have plenty of opportunities. With the 7 of Cups, the cups normally in the Rider-Waite or in the Witch's Tarot, the cups are held before you. You have decisions to make. And the decisions in the cup that are placed in the cups are based on the elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Okay? So you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to make these decisions, right? You have the opportunity to pick what you choose before you. And what you choose before you can be very difficult. Okay? It can be. You don't want to go ahead and pick something that would not be something you want. So you want to take the time, and I already mentioned this earlier while I was doing the astrology. You know, the 7 of Cups is possibility, choices. You know, you have those opportunities. You know, it could be temptation, but don't base a decision based on temptation. You have possibilities, you have opportunities, you have plenty of opportunities to make a decision based on the things that are going on and the opportunities you have going on in your life. This is also a Venus in Scorpio card. So any of you that are have Venus in your chart, whether it's your sun sign or Scorpio in your chart, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, and you have Scorpio in your 5th house, which is Venus, that would be that this may pertain to you, that you have decisions to make. You have decisions to make, and you have the opportunity to make a decision based on opportunities that are going on in your life. Don't get stuck in the muck with the wrong people. Make decisions based on what is right for you. What is going to make you a charismatic, transformational leader? When you're making decision, make sure that we talked about this yesterday with Chiron moving into Taurus this week. Make sure you use humility and ontological humility pertaining to the elements of the earth, especially earth, because Chiron moved into Taurus this week, and Taurus is an earth sign, grounding, security, wanting the finer things in life. Make the decisions here with the 7 of Cups based on the opportunities and the situations in your life. You have an opportunity to make a decision based off of things that can bring you good luck, good opportunities, good endeavors, good abundance, good career, good love. For some of you, 5th house matters because the 7th house, or the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, I'll put it closer in case you can't see, 7 of Cups with these opportunities. And the 7 of Cups is represented by Venus in Scorpio. Venus represents the fifth house. Marriage, relationships, fertility. Some of you might be making babies this week, making love, making, planning on having a family, making a family, making your family bigger. Venus is also finance, making career decisions, buying a new house, building foundation. Okay. You might have a lot of opportunities here with fifth house matters, fertility, childlike spirit, joy, self-expression, play, fun, the fun things that make you happy and make you want to do these things, especially with finances. Venus also fifth house finances. Don't forget you have opportunities to make good choices, not only for families, relationship, fertility, but also in career and finances. This is a beautiful card. Take advantage of these opportunities if they come up this week. Absolutely. Next card we have in the mix, the 10 of Pentacles. Holy, this is pretty great. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles, my darlings, that's it. Okay. That is it. The 10 of Pentacles, you can't go wrong with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. You have it. This is your way to finally make waves. Okay? This is also, by the way, prosperity, your legacy. The 10 of Pentacles is about family, house, Mercury in Virgo. Mercury in Virgo. This is house. We're in the house. This is Pentacles, coins, whatever. Yesterday, my card said coins, and I was like, oh, Pentacles, coins. The 10 of Pentacles. 10 is a very good number, like 10, angel numbers. 10, house, home, prosperity, money, family, children, marriage, fertility. The 10 of Pentacles, abundance in life, abundance with family. This is also a Mercury and Virgo card, and Virgo is very planned, very structured, very scheduled, likes to do a lot of reflection, keep the structure, be consistent. Okay. Virgo is also a detailed-oriented person, male or female, feminine or masculine, with routines, work, service, and they're great with service to health. Service to health matters and taking care of others. This is a family card. You just had decisions to make, which was also part of fifth house, family, relationships, having babies, fertility, career, finance. Now you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is fantastic. You have a beautiful, beautiful reading here. Beautiful, all of you. The 10 of Pentacles is all about abundance, family, grandparents, parents, family, children, having children, getting pregnant, fertility, making your family bigger, getting a bigger house, getting a better job, abundance coming to you, being enlightened, doing the right things, Virgo sign, having the right communications, Mercury. 10 of Pentacles is Mercury in Virgo. Communication, structure, Virgo, structure, plans, detailed oriented, critical, loves to be structured with work, loves to have a structured house, structured environment, planning, routines, schedules, and also with the first card, the 7 of Cups, same thing. 7 of Cups was Venus in Scorpio. So if you had Scorpio in your fifth house, or your sun sign and rising sign is Scorpio, you've got lots of decisions to make, and you have a lot of love, romance, partnerships, 10th house comes in. Now you've got house, abundance, family, marriage, children, abundance, family, career, all of the Quan, as they say in the movie Jerry Maguire. He wanted the Quan. He wants everything. You have everything right here in front of you, making the right decisions, getting those decisions, having the abundance, having the love, the family, the children, making the children, making right decisions towards career, making abundance, being around the right people, not the wrong influences, making the right decisions, and being responsible, respectful, working hard, following routines, and being detailed and doing all of the good things to make sure that you have this abundance full circle. There's, can I say, beautiful, just beautiful. You have so much going on for you for this beautiful spread so far. Absolutely. It's 110%. If I were all of you, I would be making those decisions, doing what you got to do all the right things. If you're already partnered, if you're already married, and you're trying to get a house, or you're trying to make that baby, trying to go forward, trying to move forward in life, do all the right things. It will come to you. We have I already told you, we have Jupiter, Cancer, and then we have Leo, Jupiter in Leo next month. All we need to be cautious about is the Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. And our Capricorn full moon is all about structure, and it's ruled by Saturn. Whatever no longer serves you and has to do with Capricorn matters. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the police officer of the zodiac, that planet. Saturn is always going to be anything that has to pertain to not honoring your boundaries, not reflecting. Okay, you need to be doing those things. Make sure you're doing those things, okay? And you'll get there. You will. It's going to work for you, for all of you. I mean, I see so many lovely people having this reading is phenomenal. I'm so loving it. It's beautiful. There's no pause for this. Now, if we want to clarify this, I want to clarify. I want to see whose wedding I'm going to be going to this summer. Okay, I'm just kidding. Anyway, am I invited to the party? All right. Next card we have. Okay. All right. We have Judgment. And this is another choice card. Not a bad card. This is karmic payday. What I just say, all the good you do comes back to you, baby doll. Yes. All the good things that you do come right back to you. Okay. You kind of like what I said the other day, with the man digging in the dirt, the Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. You get what you put into it. You get how you treat others is how others are going to treat you. How you communicate with others. You have to reciprocate what you want to be spoken back with you, and make sure that that is a reciprocal, mutual assent agreement, because others are going to treat you in the manner in which you treat them. This is a karmic payday, judgment. The Judgment card, renewal, awakening, making good choices. The good choices you make and the decisions you make in life will come back to you tenfold. The good you do, the way you behave, the way you treat others. Yeah. The good you do, the way you behave, the way you treat others. That's all going to come back. It's like I said, you need to make sure that this is becoming a time with Uranus and Saturn leaving Pisces, dipping back in here and there, and now it's permanently in Aries. We have to be cognate, especially with communication. self-realization, self-reflection, communication. This is great. This judgment card, it rocks because it's karma payday, paid to you. What the good you've put out into the world, the good that you've done, awakening and making the right choices, awakening to have self-respect and self-love and self-discipline to do all the things that you need to do in this world. It comes back to you because no one's going to tell you you're doing these right things. The only way you're going to know this is by continuing to do them and not participating in, I want to call it, the bad karma that other people put out because they think that somebody owes them, or they believe that, you know, you need to treat them that way because they're just have ego. They're arrogant. That's not how it works in the real world. You gotta dig in the dirt. You know. Also, it's self-realization, self-reflection. It's bringing back all the things. It's kind of like, you know, maybe someone in your family said, "Oh, you're not good enough," and you know you've been sitting there for, you know, oh geez, who knows, at this juncture, 20 years, you know, and you haven't talking to them in, you know, 5 years because you're just sick of their narcissistic, verbal, mental, emotional abuse, and you decided, you know what, I'm not this person, I'm this person, and you just keep doing, and you're not expecting this person or other people to say anything to you, but here, by the way, here's your judgment, here's your karmic payday. You're doing the right things. You're doing the right things, and it's all going to come back to you. What you do unto others comes back to you 3 times 3. For the power of 3, woe to be. Blessed be. Yes. This is great. This is good change for you, good feeling for you. For those of you that have gone through this, this is a great spread. I mean, can I jump in this here? And if anybody gets married, don't forget me. Okay, I'm going to clarify this. Let's see if anything's coming up with this judgment card on top of what we've got here, because I'm going to put this up here again for all of you. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. There we go. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. This is so beautiful. I'm going to clarify the judgment card and see if there's anything on top of the judgment card that's there. I doubt it. I wouldn't be surprised if another judgment card came out to say, hey, yeah, you deserved it. You're great. You're working great. What more can you want? Now, if you come back with the King of Pentacles, that would be awesome, or the Nine of Pentacles like we had yesterday, because the King of Pentacles is actually considered the richest character in the tarot. You see? I read it. I'm going to grab it now. Okay. This is by Witch's Tarot. I love this. This is a deck by Ellen Dugan. I have a couple other decks. I actually met last week. I went to the Llewellyn worldwide. I'm sure a lot of people here have purchased books from Llewellyn. It's a spiritual book company, and I was registered to be there and meet such lovely people. I actually have quite a few cards also from Blake, and she's there. She's got her new book coming on. Deities. I'll look it up right now over here. Deities book. Blake. Yes, by Deborah Blake. I was going to say Deborah, but I wasn't sure. I met Deborah Blake. She's actually on my Facebook as well as one of my buddies. met her at the Llewellyn. Her webinar was fantastic, along with a couple of other authors that were there. There was another young lady who just wrote the book on planetary aspects, and it just came out this past May. She was there, and it's a great book. You have to get it. You have to buy it. Great. This came up, so I'm going to show you. This is the Seven of Cups here in this deck. And I told you that there are several decisions before you that need to be made. So it's just so I can give you another visual. That's the same card, just a different pictorial reference. Pictorial reference. Okay, so in this deck, it shows you here, just like it does here, you've got, but they just show you in a different way. You have several decisions to make. Choose one that's right for you. And you have a beautiful spread here. There is no reason for you not to be able to choose beautiful decisions. Okay. All right. Go through here. And all right. I'm shuffling this card, this deck. And you know, I can't believe it's not going anymore. We got whoa. You've got the world. You've got the world. You're doing the right things. You've got the world. The world is there for you. It's supporting you. It's supporting you. Okay. That's a beauty. You have green man there. I love green man. The world. I love the picture of this green man in here. But I had one of these that I put on my back patio where I used to grow my garden. Completion, accomplishment, fulfillment, wholeness, becoming whole. Well, wholeness meaning a well-rounded person. This is so beautiful. All of you have this, and this is not just for singletons. This is if you're partnered up, if you're married, male, masculine or feminine. This is not one or the other. This has no gender. Wholeness, fulfillment, being there, getting wish fulfilled. The universe is saying, you got your karmic payday. I got your back. I got your back now. I got your back now. Mm-hmm. I've got your back. You made the right decisions. You did all the right things. It's karmic payday. You did the right things. You made the right choices. You did the right things. The good reflection. You did what you were supposed to do. The world has your back. Completion of good choices. Doing the right thing. Coming full circle. Accomplishment. Fulfillment. Wholeness. I got your back. This is better than I thought it was going to be. That is wonderful. Beautiful. I love this for all of you. Mm-hmm. This is great. All right. I'm going to be picking my famous card here. And of course, for those of you that have come to my readings in the past, I always put down my camera so each of you can take a look at it. So each of you can see what is in the reading. There's nothing, I leave everything here for all of you to be able to see. for everybody to be able to take their notes. Many of you, like myself, I have a journal. I keep a journal. I take my notes. Yep, take my notes, and I keep them there so I can go back and reflect on. That's so important. I believe that's important for everybody to do because we might forget. You know, it happens. Things happen in life. Things can happen in life on a dime. You know, um, I'm going to be doing our life situations, career and love readings, my oracle cards. I love these. I have several different decks. I just ordered a new one. I know. Okay, I will be shuffling these today as well. I like to shuffle in front of my readers so that they see the cards and not just pick from the top randomly for all of you. Because I love my subscribers, my readers, my likes, my chat room people. You are so rocking awesome. I love talking to you. Please feel free to ask me questions. Yes. Feel free to ask me questions. Don't know that you can't. This one card fell out. Let me see. Oh, it's the same one from yesterday. No, I think that was just because. I don't know if it's because my hands are so little. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right. See what's real. This is a very good card. And everybody should be realistic about what's going on in their life and see what's right in front of them. Don't be um, don't be like the planet Neptune and be dreamy and illusiony. Be realistic to make realistic decisions that will help you. Okay, see what's real. Observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface. So when you're peeling that orange, remember to see what's real. Observe with clarity. True insight lies beyond the surface. It's like peeling an orange. Don't just look at what you see on the outside. Peel it back a few layers and see what's really dug down deep inside other people and yourself with true reflection, what's real, and make sure that when you make decisions, you make good decisions based on what is reality, not an illusion. Okay? Beautiful. I'm going to leave that here for all of you to see. And let's see our next one. Is our karma. We already kind of talked about karma today since we were talking about the judgment card. And the judgment card, this judgment card is the karmic payback. And I love this card because karma doesn't really, what's the word I'm looking for? Karma doesn't really say, hey, I see you, or the universe doesn't really work like that. It's not like it's going to send you messages. I wish it did, though. So that would be lovely if it did, but it doesn't really work that way. Um, it just doesn't. Let's see if we got this here. Oh. Time. And I hope all of you are having a great Saturday, and it didn't rain on you most of the day like it did here. It has been. Okay. And, you know, that's all right. Let's see what we got. Okay. I almost knocked these over. Sorry. Oh, beautiful. So beautiful. Very beautiful. This side is beautiful too. But this card is so beautiful. It is it's such an inner reflection card that should be part of everyday's life, everybody's life every day, so to speak. And I want to say, before I divulge this card right away, show this card right away, I want everybody to be cognizant of the fact that we all need to do this because sometimes things just throw things our way that we have no way to what's the word I'm looking for? We have no way to kind of stop some of the things that happen in the world. You know, we can't control the gas prices. We don't have that control. We don't control what's going over on in the Middle East. We don't control sometimes AI. And many of us, I had that conversation yesterday as well with the reading, with the way AI is just taking over. And our card for today is forgive yourself. Yeah, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I'm going to get really close. I'm getting really close. Okay, good. Forgive yourself. Isn't Forgiveness isn't for others, it's for you. Free yourself from guilt and shame. Again, forgive yourself. Free yourself from guilt and shame. I'm going to hold that there for a little while. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness isn't for others, it's for you. Forgive yourself from guilt and shame. What happened in the past, man, is what happened in the freaking past. You just shit. You know, if something happens, and I have lots of people that go through this. Plenty of my friends tell me, especially this week, you know, with the weather and people moving around and things happen with their life. Some people are going through, I have friends that are going through divorce. They're blaming themselves. No, you did not invite 200 people to your wedding to think that this was going to happen. No one gave you a crystal ball before you guys said your wedding vows. Forgive yourself. People change. People grow up. We're not going to be the same people we were 25 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. It's just not realistic. It's not realistic. You know, come on now. Forgive yourself. Okay? I'm going to put this here. And my last number for the evening for Saturday. Oh, I'm going to put this back here. For Saturday, June 20th. I don't know why this won't stay. It's not liking my moves. Not fair. I want everybody to be able to take notes at the end here. Is an angel number card. I've been seeing angel numbers all day today. So today we started with 1010. And I was like, oh, did I do anything that had to do with 1010? No. So 1010. Oh, I got my book right here. Let's see. 1010 and 222 is my angel numbers for today. My guardian angels, my guides, and I believe they change as we get older. I'm not gonna have the same guides as we had when we're 22. I see some of you there. Hi, how are you? Thank you, Deborah. Good. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Dee. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. If it's for you, Mike, it's for you. If you guys are getting numbers or you're getting signals, I always look for messages from my angel guides, from my spirit guides, because I think it's so important to keep that connection with spirit. Okay, one more time. Yesterday we had a phenomenal card. I couldn't believe that card came out, but it was a very good luck card. So let's see what we get today. All right. The number is 1414. Light up to be happy. All right. Let's make sure. 1414. Light up. 1414. Light up. Mood swings. Respect. Family. Constructive outlook. Quality. Focus on your needs and desires and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities. I'll say it again. You will be blessed with new opportunities. 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, choices, judgment, karma, payday, the world supporting you, the universe supporting you. You will be given lots of opportunities, a new friend or a new addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Let's do that again. 1414, light up. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality, focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes speed up the process. 1414, angel number. Okay. I'm going to put that here for everybody to see. I'm going to leave that back for you. I'm going to put the computer down so all of you can take your notes. This is Kate, DANUS Celtic World. I'm so happy to have you here today. This was a phenomenal reading. Please like and subscribe with the red button below. Like and subscribe. Come chat with me. You can email me at danuscelticworlds@gmail.com, or you can contact me at DanuKelly on Facebook.com and YouTube, DANUS Celtic World, and Instagram, DANUS Celtic World. Like and subscribe below. Come chat with me. Come email me at danuscelticworlds@gmail.com. Come have a reading with me. Come get a Celtic spread with me. Let me pull a card for you. Let's chat. Let's have some coffee. Coffee and tea in the morning for breakfast. Have a chat. Talk about your astrology chart. What's in your whole houses? What's in your south and your north node, your fifth house, your sun, your moon, your rising? Let's look at your karmic past and say bye and take a look at your north node and see where you're going, where you're going to be going, and what your goals are and how we can make that happen. And we can also do, again, a Celtic spread and have some fun. Okay, I'm going to have you look at the cards for a couple of minutes, and then I promise I'll say goodbye and I'll let you guys go on. I'll give you a few minutes. Put these together. These are pretty big cards, so I'm going to put them together for you near my amethyst. I want you to be able to see that. There. Here we had the 1414 card. See what's real. When you're peeling back that orange, I'm looking over here, right over here. See what's real. Peel back the layers. Make good decisions. You have a beautiful 10 of Pentacles here. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how beautiful that card is, that 10 of Pentacles. Right here in the middle. That's the 10 of Pentacles. The abundance of a beautiful family, love, happiness, home, children, fertility, luck coming your way, karmic payday, the world supporting you. That is so lovely. Okay, and don't forget, it's kind of out of the view, but I wanted to bring this also here. Don't forget forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Okay? Love self. Always. Cherish yourself always. I'm Kate, Danny's Celtic Worlds. Please, again, email me at Danny's Celtic Worlds, email.com. Don't forget to like me, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that red button, view my videos. Let me know what you think. Come chat with me. Come talk to me. I love it. I entertain it. The more the merrier. I had a great time this evening. It was so good to see all of you. I see a bunch of stuff in my chat here. I can't wait to get back to you within the next 24 hours. Thank you for being here. I love having you. It's such a pleasure. Happy Saturday, June 20th, 2026. Litha Eve. Tomorrow is summer solstice. Yes, summer solstice. Litha, enjoy your afternoon. I will be here tomorrow. I am going to just do a reading, a quick reading. I'm not going to go through the astrology because many of us are also celebrating Litha because we celebrate the summer solstice and Litha. And so I will be here doing a reading, short reading tomorrow. Please feel free to come and comment. It was a blessing having you. I can't wait to see you. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good evening. Be safe and be kind to one another. Okay. Blessed be. Thank you. Ciao for now. Bye. Have a good night. Have a good night.